that Friday afternoon when I got out, it was 65, beautiful. Sun was out, birds were chirping, not a cloud in the fucking sky. I go in at 4:30. Now, I had a dog then. I had Hercules then.
Yeah.
So I went to walk him, and it was still beautiful. I went in, fell asleep. She woke me up at 2 that the water had broken. I go outside. There's a foot of fucking snow.
Fuck.
And a full-on blizzard. And you're like, okay, it's February.
Yeah.
But when you see that shit in April and May...
It was nuts.
It's nuts. And then you see it in September.
Yeah.
Colorado always lets you know who's boss in September.
Yeah.
September, like, 15th. They'll dump a foot of snow on you. You're like, Jesus Christ. And then it'll be gone in a day and a half.
It was gone.
Gone in a day and a half.
It was like it didn't even happen.
No. It's like fucking nothing.
It was so weird. It was like beautiful. Like I was there 2 weeks before with Marin. So, 80, wearing a t-shirt the whole time. Didn't bring anything in my bag. So this time I go, yeah, same thing. You know what I mean? It's going to be blazing. I just want to bring my podcast gear and a couple shirts. I don't give a fuck. And man, I step out from the Friday night show and it's like this death wind blowing down that fucking 15th Street there and just snow just hitting me. I was like, oh, what the fuck? And it pumped all day and night.
Did you go to that place and eat with the green
Sam's?
chili?
Sam's?
Yeah,
but I got a new spot there now.
Where?
I go up the street to this joint called, they got 5 of them in Denver, Snooze. And it's like, it's a breakfast joint, but they have this homemade chicken sausage that I gotta have every day. They got one in San Diego too. And then they have a quinoa oatmeal that's just fucking...
Can you believe what I'm listening to? Can you believe the insult? He just... Green chili for quinoa, fucking oatmeal.
I was doing Sam's at night. Getting sloppy at night. Oh, I go in there. I get
do all 3.
Dean, this is like this might be your last appearance for like a year, and then you're gonna be put on probation.
A fucking oatmeal.
I tell you what, though, it is good.
When I'm in Denver, dog, there's only that. That's it. I only see Sam's.
Yeah.
Because I know I'll never get that again anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't have even the burgers with the green chili on them and the Swiss cheese with the peppers. They don't fuck around.
They got that back bar there.
They got the back bar. They got milkshakes.
I got the shirt.
I don't even eat any of that stuff. I get the 2 eggs.
Yeah.
With bacon and a thing of fucking green chili. My main thing there is the green chili.
I got the steak and eggs. That one you told me to get. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get the steak and eggs there. I go late night there. Every night after the show, I go there.
This isn't food related, but I saw a video you did at Red Rocks.
Oh, yeah.
And I've never been to Denver. We've talked briefly about Red Rocks on the podcast before.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that.
But it's like legitimately in... It's like the Grand Canyon. That's why I love driving through that kind of, like, I just love... But it's like it's in that... It just looks so cool.
It's my dream to play there, right? So Chappelle's doing it this summer. They did Oddball there last year. But, as a kid, and you know this, Joey, they, U2 shoots this infamous concert there. And as a kid, I was like, wow, did they build that place? Like, what the fuck is that? Just those 2 stone walls and then the amphitheater, and it's all wood seats and the view of Denver downtown. So we go out there immediately once the snow hits. And to see it, all snowed up. And it's open all the time with no concert for just hiking around, which is so cool. You can hike this whole fucking place. You can get on the stage and sing Bloody Sunday, Sunday, Bloody Sunday. That's the famous...
Was there security at least in the day?
No, there's no... It's just like a state park. And they got a visitor center. I went in the visitor center. It's so fucking cool. We learned so much about this place. It opened in 1906. It was called like Garden of the Gods. And it had no sound system back then. It was acoustically perfect to where people could play and they would hear it. And eventually, over the years, it got bigger and bigger, turn it into a full concert venue. The Beatles played there in 1964. I took a picture of the photo. The fans are out there. Boulder loves the Beatles. They played there on their first run, man. Insane. And here's a crazy thing. In like the 70s, if you look it up, Lee, Wikipedia, like early 70s, Jethro Tull played there. And like 1,000 people showed up with no tickets and stormed the joint. There was like a mini riot, and they banned rock there for years. Like years, man. And then this guy, the Denver promoter, worked
71.
71. Worked it to where rock could be there in like 80 or something. I don't know, but U2 is one of the first ones to go there and play, But fuck, Hendrix played there. So there's a secret tunnel from the stage underneath that goes up to the soundboard, and I guess every rock star has signed the tunnel. And there's like Hendrix signatures, Beatles, Doors, all that stuff. Like signatures on this wall.
I didn't know it went back that far. That's really interesting.
I couldn't believe it either, man.
I thought it opened like in the 80s. That's
Me
how
too.
fucking dumb I am.
I did too, though, because I didn't know about
it
that.
opened like in the 80s. No, I thought it opened up with YouTube.
Me too. I thought they built the thing.
YouTube.
Yeah.
I went there a few times. Very interesting, you know. Great place to trip and see a concert. I mean, when you go there, you really understand the concept of having 4 of your friends and taking mushrooms or acid, if that's what you're into.
Totally.
And just walking around there and seeing a concert and seeing the sunset and all that. It's fucking really sharp. Really sharp. It really is.
It's my favorite place in America.
I only went there like 3 times, but I should have gone more. I was into different fucking things.
Can you imagine if like 5 of us did it? Like say like a Rogan, me, you, a Marin, and a Burr or something, you know, and like Hinchcliffe or somebody, you know, like this like 2-hour crazy show. Man, you know,
it'd be great. I'm excited to see what Chappelle does there.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that Chappelle was there.
Yeah, man, it sold out in like 5 minutes or something.
Is it the show with John Mayer, or is
no,
it
no, it's him. Yeah, it's him because solo. But yeah, he's out with Mayer right now.
What is he doing? Do you know what that show is?
Yeah, he just does comedy, and you know, and then John Mayer plays. You know, it's cool. That's a different concept. That's like 70s. You know, like remember all the comics up. I opened for Alice in Chains this summer. It's like old school. Back then, comics opened for bands. You know, Carlin, he opened for everybody.
It's funny. I never saw a comedian open for all those concerts I went to. I would have remembered. I never saw a comic open.
It was
all those years.
Early 70s is when they did it.
Okay,
you know?
Yeah, I started going to concerts in the mid.
Me too, because I never saw it either. But Bobcat opened for Nirvana for a whole fucking tour on their big tour.
No.
Yeah, I got the shirt, man. And if you talk to Bobcat, he tells crazy stories. Like some were good and some were horrible. You know, it's just him out there, back in the Bobcat days, you know, going crazy, and opening for Nirvana on the big tour. They did the Cow Palace in San Fran. Oh, man.
What's that seat?
15,000.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I just shit my pants thinking about it. Opening up for a band, that's a different animal.
Oh, it's so hard.
Opening up for a comedy show is one thing.
Yeah.
But for a fucking concert, you gotta bring it, Jack.
Oh, I did it, man. And people look at you like, why is that roadie up there talking?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a different feel.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.